Hello. Okay, so I wanted to share something with you all today. I worked on this beautiful lady, and I could see all these beautiful higher self versions of her. And I was picking up that while she sleeps, she is going to other versions of her, other timelines, and she's assisting them and helping them. So it reminded me of something similar that I had a dream about that I know was very real, that I was doing this, right? And normally I don't remember what I do when I sleep or where I go, but I can tell you, but I can't tell you exactly. So there's a reason I remember this. I think it's to share it to maybe help you all remember or to activate something. So I fall asleep and I go through this portal and I'm in this big house all of a sudden and I'm in observer mode, right? I'm observing and I see me. Okay, it's me in this lifetime, just a different timeline. And she's crying, and I could tell instantly. I was like, oh, this is definitely, again, just another version of me, another possibility of a timeline that's actually happening. And I seen my ex from high school walk into the house, and she froze. She could not. There's all these things that she wanted to say, and she couldn't say them. And instantly, like, in that moment, I was not judgy, right? I was just assisting. But my human mind, like, I knew the vibe instantly as soon as I seen him walk into the house. And my human now will tell you, oh, it was the same old shit, right? The same old shit. And now, like, me thinking, oh my God, like, she was still in that. Like, that is a real timeline. Like, she was still struggling with that. Like, are you kidding me? I obviously was not judging in that moment. Okay, this is just me now. But she freezes, and I see myself drop into the back of her neck, and all of a sudden, I did what she could not do for herself and told him all the things that she didn't want to be with him. She was tired of his shit, all these different things. That's the main points that I remember. And I can remember him being like, trying to be like, no, and gaslight and all those things. And me, speaking for her, I was like, no, like, you have to go. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm tired of this. Like, I am worth more than this, right? And I can remember briefly, but I can't really remember everything. And then the last thing that I remember is him picking up his keys, going out the door, and slamming the door. And so then I came out the back of her neck again and was observing for a second until I woke up. But it was just me now going into another timeline to guide her, assist her, and literally do for her what she could not do in those moments for herself, which I thought and think that is very, very cool. And we're always doing this. It just shows like we are always assisting and helping ourselves, other versions of us, where there's infinite possibilities, timelines where we are having other experiences and learning. And sometimes in those moments, our higher selves will drop in, just like they drop in right now in the here and now. There may be a higher self version that drops in for me. It does all the time, right? But just thinking about the me now was the higher self for that version to assist her, which is really cool. And it can be in other timelines of right now, or a completely different lifetime and version where you're completely somebody else. Or it can just be you being the higher self to your inner child, going back. And you can literally do this too, going back and setting your intentions to speak with and talk to your inner child, to give them and tell them what they needed to hear or what they did not get in those moments when memories come up for you as a child that are traumatic, or whatever it is. You are acting as your higher self when you do that. And it is very, very healing. But I wanted to share that because I thought that was very cool. And I'm hoping that that will food for thought. Okay. Jog some thoughts, awareness, some remembrance, activate some things. Because we all do that. We're all doing it. And we know that. Most of us know that. But I wanted to share because I thought that was really cool. And it just happened to come up for her to bring that into her awareness that she is doing that. And if you're seeing this video, then you probably are too. Okay. So wanted to share. Have a good night. Bye.